Welcome to Picnic Point Kayak Fishing. I just got a new kayak and I want to show it off. I went out and I bought a 13-foot Pelican Catch 130 HD2. Okay, let's start out over here at the back because everybody always starts at the front. Excuse the chaos of my garage. It is at least a little chaotic. Here you are at the back. We've got two grab handles, one on either side, which is nice for grabbing it and throwing it up onto the roof of your car or into the back of a truck. Got the rudder right here. It's got this fun little latchy clip thing that's actually quite positive. Holds it down, keeps it in place while it's towing. I don't know if anybody has ever had a kayak with the rudder folded up. Without something like that on there, the rudder always ends up going like this in the wind, and then you end up with this rudder that's racked over for your entire drive. And if it's a long drive, it's like that for a while. And you always have to remember to put the rudder down while you're driving so that it doesn't do that. But with this clip on there, it holds it in place. And I don't even think you need the bungee thing, but it has a bungee that holds it super positive. Drain plugs over here, which there has been some discussion about whether that's a practical place to put it, but to be honest, I don't get a lot of water inside of my kayak, so we'll see how that goes. Rear tank well, good bungee whatever setup. It's got removable hooks in the center so you can actually add big things to it, although it does have a little bit of a thing going on there with the crossovers. Not sure what I think of that. I might learn how to tie that knot and untie this so that I can set it up so it doesn't do that. But anyway, rear tank well, 6-inch access hatch with a little dry bag in there. Comes out so you can actually get down inside the hole. Four rod holders, two at the back rear facing, one on the right hand side, and then a rod holder at the front over here that is forward facing so you can set up your rod or you can land a fish, tie a leader. This has the option to add hatches to it. Pelican reduced costs, I presume, by not actually installing the hatches. So this is an area for an 8-inch hatch, and then up at the front there's another area for a 4-inch hatch, which are fairly easy to install. I may do a video on that in the future. This is the Pelican seat. Fully removable, straps down, has a little buckle strap at the front that holds it down, but when it's not strapped down, you can fold it up out of the way. I've got my little tackle things underneath there. You can fold it up out of the way so you can stand where the seat is at presumably the center of gravity of the boat. Yeah, it works pretty good like that. Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't had it out yet, being that it's 30 degrees outside right now. Tiller's up here on the right hand side. Just like that. It's pretty small, although I guess it's bigger than the first generation one. Operates pretty smoothly. Does in fact move the rudder. Paddle storage here for your paddle. Hopefully you'll never need to use it. Well, maybe when you're surf launching or shallow water launching you'll need to use it. This isn't the paddle that I'm going to keep here, but I figured I'd better have one in place. There's a little tie down here for your rod lanyards and whatnot. Cup holders / tackle box storage up here at the front. Well, it's not exactly how that's supposed to go, but that's how that goes. So I choose to keep my tackle boxes under the seat so that I have room for extra stuff in there. Another handle right there, another grab handle. Has scupper holes, but fewer than the normal allotment of scupper holes in a fishing kayak. This one has only two. One in the rear tank well in the center, and then one directly under the seat in the center that you can't see because my tackle box is in the way. There it is right there. And presuming that they're the lowest point in the boat, they'll do just fine. Here's the drive. It clicks in with these little guys right here. These, I don't know if you can see them, but there's these little clips. There's these small little plastic clips that click it in, and then I just squeeze the pedals together just a little bit and give it a wiggle, and it comes out. There's the HD2 drive, modified from the original HD1 because there were some problems with that one breaking, and hopefully this one will hold up better. I also hear that you can slightly modify an original Hobie drive or a Hobie 180 to fit in that hole. So if this one breaks, I may yet just do that. The center insert is removable, so you can clean out junk that's inside of there, which is probably going to happen because, you know, there's gaps there. And here's the forward tank well. Put a small cooler in there, or I was actually toying with the idea of letting kids sit there when we go out during summer camp or whatever. Little kids would fit nicely there and probably enjoy the ride. And then a forward handle, just like that. So there it is, in short, the boat. Do a little front shot. Oh, and I can put the camera down below here, and you can see the drive do its thing. And if you push all the way back, I don't know if you can see it, but it goes pretty flat against the hull. So if you get into shallow water and you need to get your fins out of the way quick, you can mash them up to the top and try to keep them from breaking off. This drive did come with a spare set of rods, so Pelican was thinking ahead in that department. Oh yeah, Scotty mounts. 4 Scotty mounts. 8-inch and 4 or 6-inch Scotty mounts. I plan to put a Scotty rod holder on here and a depth finder, and there are plans to put some deck lighting in here because I like to be able to see in the dark. There will be some early morning crabbing trips that are going to need some lighting. I'm also going to put a nav light, just a red-green nav light on the front, and a white light on a pole in the back. I'll probably add another Scotty mount or 2 right here so that I can mount those poles without having to figure out some sort of homemade setup. Other than that, I think that's all there is to it. The back of the seat is adjustable for tension, and there's a pocket here. I haven't decided what I'm going to put in there yet, but there's a pocket there. I've had this boat all of 6 days, and I'm excited to get it on the water, but I have to wait till the water, or at least the air temperature, warms up to more than 40 degrees. The salt water around here rarely warms up to more than about 45 degrees. So, being that I'm new on this boat, I'm going to go find a lake to put it on, and lakes are even colder. So there you have it, the Pelican Catch 130 Hydryve 2. I have grand plans, and I hope that you'll follow along with me on this channel. Thanks for watching.